The best song I've written, it's hard to say. I think like it's one of those questions where, you know, a lot of times for probably you know this, you know, from all the artists that you've interviewed, but like your most recent songs are always the ones that you're like, that one's the best, you know? So I would say off of the record that I just released though, I think the best song on there from a songwriting standpoint where I really wrote something that I felt like, you know, was really universal but was also really personal for me was a song called Wish You Were. And it's like a song that after a lot of shows I get people say like, oh my god, that totally was exactly how I was feeling, or like, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, it's a song they can really relate to, so that's one of my favorites I think that I've written so far. I think the most off-base comparison I've ever gotten, and not to say anything against this artist, because I'm sure he's great, but what I once was compared, someone was like, I mean, it was like a 14-year-old girl, but she was like, you're totally the female Ryan Cabrera. And I was like, okay, like, and I mean, nothing wrong with that at all, but I just don't see myself as a female Ryan Cabrera, and so I was just like, you know, I don't know about that, but, you know, whatever, no offense to Ryan Cabrera and his body of work. People have compared me to Michelle Branch, which obviously, you know, I feel like we kind of look alike, so I try to stay away from that because I don't want people to think that I'm just like, you know, oh, hey, look, it's like so much like Michelle Branch, but I think it's a pretty accurate comparison. I mean, she's a great artist, and, you know, I definitely take that as a compliment. She had a lot of success, so I'm happy to hear it, I guess. I think collaborating with other artists more than anything just kind of opens your eyes to new ideas and, like, new ways of doing things, because I think so often, like, you know, everybody is like this with anything, not even music, but you can get set in the ways that you like to do stuff, and for me, it's like, I get set in a routine and a structure that I like to write a song, and when I, like, go into the studio or go into, you know, a co-writing session and just, you know, I'm writing with someone else, or someone else is helping me produce a song, like, it's so cool to see, like, oh, wow, like, I totally would never have taken that approach, but let's go with that, you know, and I just think, you know, other people bring stuff to the table that you never would have thought of, and that's the most beneficial thing about it. Oh, definitely. There are so many songs that I want to write or I'm in the process of writing that I haven't, like, finished, or, like, the whole idea isn't there yet. I mean, I personally, sometimes it can take me a year to write a song, and that doesn't mean, I mean, I write songs every day, but, you know, I definitely, if it's not all there that day, I leave it alone, and, like, I don't revisit it until I know, like, this is exactly what I want it to sound like, because otherwise I feel like I'm just finishing it to finish it, and I can't do that. So there's so many I have so many songs like that.